What up, though, YouTube? It's your boy Brillo. We back Monday at 8:05. The big review. Today we're gonna have some fun. You already know what it is. Got some new segments. Of course I'm pressing. Y'all see what it says scrolling up down at the bottom. Brillo Live hit like that Dahlia. So come on, take a hit. Y'all know the vibes. First, I got Gangland in the building with me. The DM.
Today's sounds are brought to you by the bad guy. Y'all better get ready. What is up, man?
Of course, we got Moochie in the building.
And what's up, y'all?
Stop playing. And I had to bring Pretty Girls up last because, y'all know how she tried to play me last week, took over the show. So this just me being a little petty.
That's all right. That's all right.
So, Howard, Book 4, Force, Episode 7, man. Let's get right into it. I'm going to say this. I got to stop rating the shows immediately after I watch them. I'm going to give it 2 watches before I rate the shows because as a writer, if they don't give me what I want, I'm upset. Somebody hit me up right now. Can't talk.
Hey.
Yeah,
that's your ringtone?
Yeah, that'll live.
Giving it up like that?
I'm never going to let go of that.
Now, back and forth.
So, yeah, I got to stop rating it, because as a writer, if they don't give me what I want or the plot don't move how I would move it, I'm kind of a harsh critic. So I'm going to wait till I give it 2 watches. With that being said, the second watch really didn't do much for me. So let's get straight into this.
I thought you was going to have a change of heart the way you started out.
Let's get straight into this raid. Now, I love Power. We all know it's my jam. So
get at him, bro. Get at him.
So, get at him. Brought to you by Pretty Girl Loves Trap Content. We got the trap scale. Nickel bag equal F. Dime bag is a D. Quarter pound is a C. Half bird a B. And whole chicken is an A. We're going to start with you, Pretty Girl Loves Trap Content. What's your grade for this week's episode of Power?
I have to give it a quarter pound to C. I wasn't too I watched the first time and I had to think what happened in this episode. I'm like, that's not good if I couldn't remember what happened. And I watched it again and it was all right, but yeah, I'm just give it an average, a little C, little quarter pounder, no cheese.
Quarter pound, no cheese. That boy dry. Ketchup and pickles on that thing. All right, Justin, what you got, man?
I'm gonna have to throw some D's on that bitch.
Oh my God!
And BB said a D+.
Classic.
BB, that's what I'm talking about. She usually got a cape on though. Okay.
Ooh,
so
okay,
not crazy.
Moochie, what you got?
I'll give it a C. I can honestly give it a C. I know it was a build-up episode, but it was just like a lot of it felt like it was going too much all over the place back and forth where you could have stayed in one spot and then jumped to the next thing. It was too much back and forth with the chemist thing.
Yeah, definitely. And me, I'm gonna get that thing a quarter pound, but you missing some grams and you all stepped on, man. I mean, the only thing I liked is they did answer some questions for us about Adrian, and we do know that the chemist is kind of going to lock in for now with the group. I think Tommy put the battery in her back, kind of gave her some confidence, saying, this is all about you, Doc, kind of bigging her up. And I think she has a relationship with Liliana. So I'm going to give it a quarter pound, like she said, without cheese, and somebody took a bite out that burger, too.
Come on, you said.
QP, okay. OT gave it a QP. Support now switched it to
I need y'all to throw some D's in the chat.
I know what time it is. Point out. We're gonna start with you, Justin.
Freddie Gibbs. What else?
Why?
Oh man.
Although they did do a good job with the way it looked. Moochie, point it out. Point the goofy out.
What up? I feel like Marshall was caping for him, but I know that's his family, so you're gonna do that. So I don't know with that, and I don't like what he did to D-Mac. I feel it's gonna get real ugly with them too.
Yeah, definitely backdoor that boy for no reason.
I know
It's a dirty game. Pretty girls, point the goofy out.
I like this scene, but it was goofy to me. Them having the training session at Claudia's crib. I'm like, why are y'all not meeting in a random place? Like, all these women gonna know where you live at? Like, nah, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was goofy to me.
Goofy, definitely. Where shall I start, man? I got a whole goofy pamphlet for this episode, but we just gonna go with the this right here. Let me pull it up. Oh, 1 second. We're gonna go with this whole scene.
That was a good scene too.
Come on, were they trying to have some comic relief? Why would she be sitting right here?
For real.
As long as she could keep an eye on her, it's all good. Like, does she really think she gonna tell this dude like, I'm in danger? I mean, just don't let her go. If that's the case.
Exactly.
You know what I didn't understand about that? Tommy gave her money. Why didn't you just sit at a table close to them?
Exactly.
Or at the bar where you could watch them.
Precisely.
And she got her own money.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, what was the I don't know.
Liliana pushed all her money in. They all put all their bread into
There
Dahlia.
was certain parts about this episode
Well,
I like, but certain parts.
Oh yeah.
He let her have a few stacks. He told her just to, keep a few stacks for herself. So she had a little bread, but I appreciate the gesture.
Right. All right. It's going to be a tough one for me personally. Memorable moments. Most memorable moments. Something that just stood out to you. We're going to start with you, pretty girl, trap content. What you got?
That's funny for a show that episode that wasn't too memorable. But I would say I really liked when Liliana is a small thing, but when she called Dr. Lauren's boss and she kind of switched her voice up. And she reminds me of Effie. Like, she's a chameleonaire. We started with the heels and whatnot in the beginning. We see her, switching her voice up. So I love the fact that she can kind of change as needed. So I like that little part of the episode.
Definitely. What you got, Justin?
I think D-Mac stood out to me. He got a good look in on Marshall. So, we see his tough side. So he got some hands, I guess.
In the back of the head out of nowhere too. Came through. Moochie, what you got?
Liliana, I'm with pretty girl with this because she handled it like a G from the beginning of the episode when she strutted in that club with all that confidence, and her scar was covered, and the dude that she was kissing is her husband in real life, y'all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mentioned that in my
video.
Fun fact.
That's cool.
So on my rewatch, what I liked most is the character that I hate the most, almost more, as much as I hate JP, and that was Jannard. To me, Jannard was hilarious in this episode, man. From the pickup line with the girl to she said, "Can you sit down?" He like, you don't even gotta ask. Come here. So what I'm saying, them in the car was just funny, and then his description of the Dahlia was just classic. You know what I'm saying? That was a hell of a sales pitch. He said, "That boy take you like a rocket." He said, "We get this, we platinum." So Jannard definitely stood out for me. right, next we got our next segment, of course, is a classic, tried and true. Get this when you come to below the big review bars. Big facts or oh hell no to the no no no.
Oh boy.
That's right, big facts or hell no to the no no no. And our first
You gonna rub that all in.
question is coming for you, Moochie. Tommy should give JP Kate number. Like he keep pressing about his mommy and all of this stuff. Lady that threw him away. Bro, just give him the damn number, man. Be done with it. Like, why not? Let him find out for himself. Like, he want his mommy. Let her hang up the phone in his face. Like, what do you care, bro? If you're not gonna have nothing to do with her, even if she comes to Chicago, what do you care? Just give her the number. I say, big facts. What you say, Justin?
Hey man, you gotta let your child put their hand on the stove. So yeah, big facts.
Moochie.
I give big facts, yes, because I feel like if she comes, then my theory's gonna come out. So that's why I'm saying big facts.
Just give him the number, pretty
Give
girl.
her the number. Let her come. She's already sick. I think she's gonna be notified anyway, and they're gonna all meet up because I think she's going to be coming. I think Kate is coming.
I do as well. What you think, pretty girl? Should he just rip the Band-Aid off and just get his dude the number? Like,
Yeah, I mean, Kate's trash, but I love Kate. I love every scene Kate's in. She could, I can't say she can't do no wrong, but I love Kate. She's one of those people who just brights up the scene. So yeah, let him meet his mom. And if it goes bad, then I told you so. At least he gets that closure. So yeah, bring Kate on to the funeral because we know grandma ain't got too long.
right. I definitely agree. All right, our next question for big facts or oh hell no to the no is the dudes and Gary's, they're gonna be a problem. We'll start with pretty girls. What you think? Is that big facts?
Yeah, I think so. And I feel like since Marshall is kind of the little link that they have, I feel like Marshall's days are numbered, honestly. You can tell he's a hothead. He's just doing way too much and he's eager. He's a little eager beaver. So I feel like something's going to happen. And, the beef between him and D-Mac is going to cause something, either in D-Mac's death or Marshall's death. I think both of them probably going to end up dying. I don't know. But yeah, I think Freddie Gibb, I can't remember his character's name, but yeah.
Buddy.
What is it?
Cutting Buddy.
Okay. So yeah, he's definitely going to probably want some revenge, but it's going to be some problems.
What you think, Moochie? This was a bad idea.
I think everything that Diamond said in that barbershop is going to ring true. They're going to get jammed up. Now you got to see if this boy is really going to stand 10 toes down. And I'm glad he cut D-Mac out now. So now he's going to have nothing to do with it if they get jammed up. If they get jammed up, because they mentioned what could possibly go wrong, right? What could possibly go wrong? He get caught transporting these drugs overseas. So now you're going to get a trafficking charge, right? You get that. He's going to do some time. Let's see if he don't give up the supplier. Because that's where they going to press him for that.
Definitely. And
let's see if he stands 10 toes down like he was talking the talk. So he's going to have to put up or shut up.
I don't think he will. What you say, Justin? Dudes and Gary is bad news.
This is definitely going left. Janora was already starting off on a bad foot by talking shit. But but I will give them props. They dropped a lot of subs in this episode. Freddie Gibbs is actually from Gary, Indiana, so I like how they put that in there. And then they had Blackston from the Shy, so all that was cool. So I did like that with the subtle jabs.
All right, so that was our next question. Can the chemist be trusted? We're gonna go with you first, Justin. Can you trust this chick, man? I mean, she kind of locked in with and in the end, like I talked about her relationship with Liliana and Tommy kind of gave her that battery in her back, and she said, I'm coming back to work. Now, if she don't come back, she know that will kill her. So is she doing this out of fear, or do she kind of like have grown to like her captors?
Yes, it's definitely some what you call it, Stockholm syndrome going on. So
Good one.
yeah, I think she can be trusted now that she has had a taste of the Dahlia. I think it's gonna mess her up now. So hopefully she don't get too hooked on it.
What you
End up
think,
like
pretty girls?
Rob.
In the words
Like
of
Rob.
Destiny's Child, no, 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 no. Nah, bruh. You can't let the chemist taste their own product. I mean, Biggie told y'all 10 crack commandments, never get high on your own supply. Like, it's gonna be a problem.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
I disagree.
What you think, Moochie?
I disagree because I think when she was with they tried that product to know it would do that.
You think the chemist
Remember,
tried
she falsified records. Once she found out that it came back, that it has the same effects that cocaine has, you can't tell me she ain't tried it.
Mm-hmm.
So she tried it, but now that you downgraded it, the flyest part about it to her was the glowing part, right? She tried it. And she wasn't going to try it, but he was like, you want to try this? She'll be back. I feel like she built a little rapport with Liliana. I think it's a bad idea if they bring another chemist in. I feel like it could go sideways and somebody else get the formula. So I hope she just works with Liliana and shows her everything from point A to point B. I feel like if she walks her through everything, they should be all right, because the way they were talking, she seemed like she knew everything, but she just couldn't get what she was trying to get. And Dr. Lauren knows that, nobody can match up what she's making.
Facts.
that still makes her powerful though. Like,
that's what I'm
saying. I feel like she'll be back, and I feel like she'll be in it, but you know how they, cocaine and crack is a cheaper form and most addictive form of, cocaine. So that's why I feel like this new version is probably going to be more addictive. So that's why
of course.
Good point. I mean,
look how often Claudia was sniffing it. Well, not even,
yeah.
I don't even think she was sniffing. I think she was she was sniffing it. She sniffed it after she killed that girl.
Mm-hmm. Good.
I just
good
feel like
transition.
I'm sorry.
I'll say a good transition to this next question. We're gonna start with you, Moochie. Claudia will eventually become a major thorn in Tommy's side. I mean, what do you think about that?
I felt like Tommy thought she was gonna backdoor him with her brother. That's why he went at her like that. And then when he got there, okay, you go to the club, you get a heads up from Liliana. You go to the club and you see that somebody is showing Vic the drug, putting Vic onto the drug. What was the purpose of that?
So you going with big facts?
Yeah, I'm going with big facts. I'm going with big facts that she is going to be a thorn in Tommy's side. I'm sorry, I was talking too much.
Nah, you good. Pretty girls, can you just break this scene down for us real quick and tell us if you think it's big facts? Because I think this scene was probably the most one of the most important scenes, because to me it shows that Claudia can never be trusted. It's not about Tommy being a male, or it's not, because she knows Tommy is not like her dad. He don't have, when he saw her, he knew she should be a boss. I think it's the fact that she thinks she knows everything. She's one of those type of people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he ever gonna be able to trust her. So I definitely think it's big facts. So what happened in this scene?
Yeah, this training session, if you will. I guess they, auditioned some girls to be, their promo team, and they invited maybe 7 to 8 girls to her condo or penthouse, which was no number 1. And I love how Liliana and Claudia, they were pretty much giving all of them the rundown. Like, hey, I'm gonna give you a list of the players. I'm gonna give you, what you need to do. We're just gonna give you just enough to put on your lips because the supply is low. Don't call us. if you get hemmed up, here's a card. Can't remember the lawyer's name, but they was pretty much saying, hey, here's the lawyer, call him if you get hemmed up. And, you know, after training was, you know, completed, Liliana peeped that Claudia was, you know, took one of the girls to the side, like, hey, you know, take the redhead and have her approach my brother. And, you know, she was trying to, of course, low-key let Vic know about this drug. But
Okay.
yeah, it was a great scene. I loved it, but I just feel like you can't let them know where you sleep at. Just how Diamond shouldn't let Adrian know where he rests his head. You shouldn't let these chicks know where you rest your head. It's probably gonna come back to her.
So you going big facts.
Big facts.
What you say, Justin? Was
Big
this a bad move?
facts. Big facts. But I mean, what is the difference between Tommy telling her, you know, what to do, and her father telling her what to do, trying to put her in, or, you know, where he thinks she should be in the organization or whatever? So she's not trying to go from under her father's thumb to, you know, being Tommy's subordinate. So of course, I mean, eventually she's gonna want to be the top dog.
I agree. Next
She's
question.
a bratty rich kid, so she's not used to being told no.
Yeah,
of course. So I want you to think about this one, pretty girls. D-Mac will finally cut Marshall's water off.
Somebody needs to. I don't want D-Mac to get, well, he already had his hands dirty, so I'm sure he got some bodies on him. I'd rather, you know, D-Mac kill Marshall than Marshall kill D-Mac. So yeah, Marshall is a problem, a real problem. And yeah, he needs to go ASAP pronto. So big facts.
Justin, D-Mac gonna catch a body like Big Unc Tommy.
man, he need to throw some D's on his report card. So
Throw some D's on that.
yes.
He not going to school.
Moochie, I know you got
On
a
the
theory.
body report card. Some D's.
Is D-Mac gonna cut Marshall water off?
Facts. He's gonna cut that water off in midstream. It's gonna be like soup.
All right, man. All right, we got a couple more questions for Big Facts. I'm interested to see what y'all got for this one. Watch is about to turn up. I think it's Big Facts because he had a one-liner. That was my favorite line of the season, maybe. When my man said, "Oh, you're bringing down hell on us," and Walter looked at him and said, "Good thing I'm the devil." Hitting the square off the lung cancer, so he know his day's number. So he is about to press. Like, you don't have nothing to lose. A man with nothing to lose is something to fear. So I think it's Big Facts. What you think, Justin?
Man, big facts. I know, you know, he had to take a little break after dropping them bodies. Let's give him a break, you know, give some time to blow on his balls. You know, he gonna come back maybe in 9-10 and do something. So, you know, just give him some time. I know he was looking a little weak in this episode, but, you know, just he needs a little break.
What you say, Moochie?
All right, I'm gonna speak something that usually happens with people that are terminally ill. They get that big burst of energy right before they're ready to go, and he wants to go out with guns blazing. I know I feel like he's gonna turn up and he's gonna go out like that. He don't want to go out looking weak.
Facts. Big facts.
Big facts.
What you got, pretty girl?
Yeah, big facts. I just want him to be strategic and very careful, because at the end of the day, you're about to go, and whatever mess you make is going to be up for your children to clean up. So I just want him just to be strategic to make sure the blowback is minimum when it comes to Vic and Claudia.
All right. Definitely agree. All right, we got two more questions for Big Facts, or oh hell no to the no. Everybody done been saying Big Facts pretty much.
Yeah,
all of these.
we've been picking some ones that we could agree with.
So let me see. Jannard will become unhinged in pursuit of his new boo, Dahlia. So, I mean, that's mean like Jannard is going to go above and beyond trying to find his connect. Do y'all think he wanted to sell or smoke or both? Go ahead, Moochie.
I think he wanted for both. You ain't see how he was sniffing that coke in front of Elijah? Well, Elijah looked like, yo, man.
Facts.
Look, I'm a cross-reference a phrase that Jerome said, that Unc said, and he was like, he's like a vacuum cleaner sniffing that coat. So yo, yes.
Miss K in the building. What's up?
Hey guys.
We'll bring you right in. So the question is this big facts or hell no? Jannard will become unhinged in pursuit of his new boo named Dahlia.
I'll say big facts, because he seems to be unhinged about every opportunity. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was, especially this is a drug and there's no controlling a lot of times with that. So if he's naturally like that, then I know that drug definitely going to have him on 100. Big facts.
You got pretty girl.
Big facts. He's been wanting to franchise the organization. So, this is another opportunity for him to do so.
Yeah. What you think, Justin?
Man, you got stress, jealousy, and an insane new drug. And it's a bad combination. So big facts.
Big facts. And our last question, I pray to God that this is hell no to the no. And that is, are they going to drag this JP not knowing his son's storyline to season 2? Come on, man. I'm going to say hell no to the no. Please. What you got, pretty girls love trap content?
Dang, that's hard because we got 2 more episodes. I feel like Tommy is going to figure it out way before JP. I feel like they maybe have it as a cliffhanger, possibly. If not, they will probably reveal it. I don't know, either episode 10 or episode 1 or 2 of next season. It's hard. Oh my God, it's a hard question. I don't know. I'm gonna just say big facts because it's power.
What you think, Moochie? Big facts or hell no to the no?
Hell no to the no. They better not drag this out. I'm tired of this. Now they getting like a soap opera. Don't drag this out any longer. Bring it out. Stop giving it to us a little bit at a time, like we pulling a sweater and it's unraveling. Give it to us. Give it to us now.
Thank you. Well said. Justin, what you think, man? They're going to drag this thing out.
I'm going to have to give it hell to the no, man. I don't see them dragging that out. I think they're going to wait till episode 10. I'm going to say episode 10.
Yeah, I hope not. They should have did this 3 episodes ago. What you say, Miss K?
I agree with pretty girl. I feel like it's such a hard question because they've been, kind of inconsistent with letting us, like they gave us new people this week. I mean, so it's kind of like, oh my gosh. So it's like they're doing everything late, but at the same time, I want to say hell no, because
right, exactly.
I guess because of what's happening, we see that D-Mac is probably gonna get pushed out from, what's the play with CBI, and so like we were talking about last night, that might push him further and closer to Tommy. But like y'all only got 3 more episodes to do that with, so let's get a move on.
Precisely. All right, let me take a pause real quick and look at the comments. What's going on? Let me see. So definitely say Claudia is a thorn. DeMarcus say Liliana will kill Claudia. Can y'all see that happening?
I thought about
that.
Definitely.
See Liliana bodying anybody.
I want to see a knife fight.
The lab needs a body.
The lab needs a body.
She'll probably kill Claudia before she killed Lauren.
I agree with you, Miss K.
Yeah, she like Lauren.
Claudia is playing both sides. Claudia's.
Yes.
What? She said 100. I wonder what that was for. BB always showing love. Thank y'all for watching this. I'm just hitting some of my man OT up here.
He's straight to kill the Serbs.
Moochie said it.
Support Gaming said something about he thinks that JP is gonna die before he find out that's his son. I was
I
thinking
hope
that.
not.
Yeah, I was thinking that and saying I hope they don't do that.
Man, they better
Like,
not.
you know, like what if he runs up on him and he got shot or something, and then D-Mac runs up on him and holds him like, I'm your son.
I'll take it.
Like, no.
Hold on, wait a minute. You said JP out of here? Oh yeah, I'll take that.
No.
We know you will.
Speaking of water getting cut off, we got a brand new segment today. It's called "You Can't Stop the Rain When It Starts to Pour." Whose water should go off? We're gonna start with you, Justin.
Let me think. Part of me wants to see Jannard go to season 2, but I'm gonna say Jannard.
Jannard's water should be cut off. Ooh, okay. What about you, Moochie? Who can't stop the rain?
I say Marshall. Marshall. Get out of here.
Get out of here, youngin. Miss K.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Marshall, and probably Cousin I.
Good night. Who can't stop the rain? Whose water should be turned off? Pretty girl, who you got?
I agree. And Marshall's on my list. He gotta go. He's a hothead.
See, Marshall can still be molded. It's still hope for Marshall.
No.
Whose water I want to cut off? Cubic zirconia.
Diamond.
Man, you don't know what it's like in there.
Oh, no.
What? Dude, okay, we know you just did 15 years, a 20 ball, but man, you don't seem like you built for it. You don't want to do nothing but clap cheeks in the barbershop. A man putting you up on new drugs is going to change the game. You backdooring your brother. First, you don't want to have nothing to do with it. Now you all for it. Maybe you do got a thing for white boys.
You know what? I can't
cut it off. You can't stop the rain when it starts to fall. What y'all say in the comments, man? Who water should be cut off?
Support Gaming. I can't with
Marshall.
you. I can't with him. He be
That has been You Can't Stop the Rain, presented to you by the DMC. All right, what we got? What I got next for y'all? Let me see. Classic, another classic segment that we bring to Brillo the Big Review, and that is called Let Me Holler at You. That's when you select one character and you want to have a heart-to-heart, heartfelt talk with this character. Maybe to put them up on game, maybe to just tell them like you suck. But who do you want to holler at? We're gonna start with you, Miss K.
No.
I'll go first. I'll save you.
All right, go ahead, Justin.
I want to talk to Vic. I am highly disappointed with you, sir. You were starting off great. You had so much promise, and then your stock has fallen horribly. How we go from, starting, trying to take over the Serbian pipeline or whatever with Tommy, and then you going back to your daddy. I don't respect it at all. I thought you was your own man. And then you're acting like a bitch when, we ain't said nothing about, let me get her name right, Gloria, because sometimes I call her Claudia. So
yeah, break that down for us real quick.
Is Gloria coming back? So Vic wakes up in the morning and finds this note, this it's not you, it's me note. And so he's sad the whole episode. He's looking through his phone. He's in the club, and salute to Claudia. She's the only reason that he got a little action this episode. But I was highly disappointed, man. I mean, how you go from busting heads, you know, you help kill what was it, Tatiana, and then he was doing this thing, and then you know this. I'm done. I'm done.
Moochie.
I have
Oh,
I was
go
gonna say, huh?
You ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Miss K.
So I'm glad because I forgot that I want to holler at Claudia because I feel like she's acting like she knows more than she really does when it comes to just entering. Like she's on the entry level. And you know, it seems like in last week's episode she act like that's all she needed was all, you know, all the things that Tommy was telling her, but she got to understand that there's way more to everything that's going on. And she's just like, all right, yeah, we're gonna move it now that it's in the club, we need to go bigger. Like she's just rushing it. And then she also has like this kind of restriction on it at the same time because she has all these rich ideas about the drug. And it's just, it's kind of annoying that she thinks that this is how it's supposed to go. She's just, like I said, I think I said this last night, she's just giving me that rich, bratty, I want things my way because money has always bought me whatever I wanted. So that's what it's going to be. That's how it should be. So I really would like to have a conversation with her and let her, you know, just like, listen, calm down. If this is what you really want to do, and this is the game that you want to enter into, you're going to have to, you know, put aside all those those rich dreams, honey, because you in a whole different ball game. And that is pretty much all I gotta say. Oh yeah, and another thing, you're not invincible. You got 2 kills, boo. And one of them, no, both of them was from behind. You shot the guy from behind, you stabbed the girl from behind. When you get head on and start shooting folks like that in a real shootout and this and that with other people that could shoot, huh?
No, go ahead. Get off.
Oh, well, other people that could shoot, then we'll talk, okay? That's what I gotta say about her. Go fall back somewhere. You're not gangster. Stop acting like you know you're it and you have arrived.
Yeah.
That went right with it too.
Pretty girls. Who you gonna holler at?
Let me holler at Dolly though. Girl,
Oh.
I know you're drugs. I'm just gonna talk to you like one. What do you have going on? You could be sniffed, you can be digested. Like, what kind of drug are you? And please, please don't come also with addiction, with a side of COVID, with a side of herpes, because that's a lot. You got people kissing folk. What is going on? Like, y'all just playing nasty. Y'all having, you know, one night stands and don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, but yeah, girl, you highly dangerous. Okay, so I'm gonna just need you just to simmer down a little bit, and yeah, just chill out because yeah, you got a lot going on. You mixing a lot of different elements, but yeah, please don't have the people out here with the herpes or whatnot.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like that. Dahlia with a side of AIDS and
Dahlia with a side of herpes.
COVID.
Dahlia with a side of herpes and COVID.
Right.
Who you got, Moochie? Who you hollering at?
I'm hollering at the young and D Mac. Let me holler at your son. Let me holler at your son. Why don't you go talk to your daddy? Talk to your daddy and let him know how you feel. You've been giving misinformation from mama, and you need to talk to him and get the real story for him instead of shooting up his shop.
I love this segment because y'all went in for your boy Brillo. Who do I want to holler at? Yo, Diamond, big bro, let me holler at you right quick, man. See this barbershop? Stay in there. Because this game ain't for you. You washed up. The game done passed you by. You won't even listen to a play. Even though these young boys' play was goofy, we don't know that yet. You're supposed to be a G. You're not looking to expand. If you're not making money, you're standing still. You're not trying to expand. This is why you will never have the youngsters. You don't see many old gangsters. You want to have the youngest. You want to mold them. So instead of looking at them like they're nothing, teach them the game, Diamond. Punk. That has been. Let me know. Looking at the young boys like they toxic. Like, come on, you're supposed to be the OG. What happened to the OGs? Look at them. Look, they big bro. Help me. I'm hungry. I'm trying to make some money. I gotta play. No, get out of here.
He shot him down. He did shoot him down though.
Ooh, teach them the game. Listen to what they gotta say.
They was mad happy.
You're a leader. I just didn't like that. After they said that little play, he could have been like, you know what, bro, that's not gonna work. You got to put a little bit more work in. We're gonna get you together.
I like that they did the Shark Tank angle though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was all Jannard. Diamond with an old man, them get off my grass. That boy,
not the Stanley.
Right, get off my grass.
No, you always got that one person in the neighborhood that do that shit.
Just a grouch.
Right.
Get off of my grass.
Off my friggin' grass.
Pull your pants up.
Next. Pull your pants up. Yeah, you know we heard that in the 90s. Oh, hey.
No, I heard the get off of my grass shit, man.
Asking all them questions. So, what questions do you have for the writers in regards to the plot, things that need to be answered? And you can't use the whole JP, the obvious, the JP and his son angle, because I mean we all know that. I'm gonna start it off. Question that I have is, what's up with the Serbs? Like, why are y'all making them out to be so weak? And why do we keep killing these insignificant people that we don't even know their names? And I guess that's supposed to create action in the plot. That's my question. Like, what's up with the Serbs? You got any questions, Moochie?
How I go to song? Where? Who? Look, I'm gonna give the question to why are they dragging out this whole thing with Kate and JP wanting to meet his mama?
Oh my God.
She cut the cord as soon as she dropped the load. You already lived your life, you're grown. Why are you still harping on this with your mama?
Oh my God, thank you. And we kind of touched on this with on Miss K's live, and I went back to see like what Kate, because this scene was, I should have done just for point out the goofy, that whole she loved the ghost instead of me. Like what?
Right. Remember I was saying that?
My man Thomas wouldn't even say no goofy junk like that. Like who? They wrote that on the script.
Right.
She loved the ghost instead of me. It's like, bro. And then like Kate, she did say some mean stuff to him when Ghost died. I did go back and watch that.
Yeah, she was like, "You killed him."
Yeah, she was on Tommy's ass. She like, damn, I'm your son. She like, he was my son. Like he was more of a son to me than she let him have it for no reason. So I know that had to sting, but this whole thing, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Moochie. Like, what's going on?
You know what else? I think if she does see him, Tommy's afraid of how he's going to be receptive to JP.
Right.
I feel like Tommy and his mother had their relationship like a brother and sister because she was a young mother. Sometimes that happens because y'all basically grow up together, especially if you're a young parent. She's his mother, but they have like a sort of like a sibling thing going on at the same time.
Thanks. What questions y'all got in the comments? We're gonna kick it off with Pretty Girls. You got any questions for this show?
Yeah, it's weird because I'm really rooting for Diamond, but he's just very inconsistent. You in a barbershop talking about, I don't want to sell a drug that I know nothing about, and I don't want to go back to jail. But then you asking Tommy about this drug because you're so intrigued. And I'm like, bro, what do you want to do? Like, I just need, don't get me wrong, I want to see characters that are three-dimensional. We're not perfect. We do change our mind, but I just don't love how they're just making Diamond just inconsistent and confused. Like, I just need him to
Right.
stand his ground.
He could have said exactly what he said to Tommy to Jannar in front of everybody. Like, I need to know more about it, man. Like, before we make a move on it. But damn, it's a rocket ship like that. Like, yeah, keep me posted on that, man. We might could do some things with it.
Yeah.
Not get out of my barbershop with that. You trying to make money? Do drugs? No. Come on.
Yeah.
Let me do my Googles, my Coke facts, something.
Justin, I know you got some questions, gangland.
Man, to be honest, me and Pretty Girl's on the same wave. I was going to say the same thing about Diamond, him being wishy-washy. First, you had the pipeline issue. First, he didn't want to go with it, and then he went with it.
Yeah.
And then with Jannard in the barbershop, I don't think we should sell the drug. Then he going right to Tommy, this the future right here. I'm like, which way you going?
Really, it's the future now. I definitely agree. Miss K, you got something?
Yes, I actually would like to piggyback off of what you said about the Serbs and why they have them appearing so weak, but at the same time, it's weird because they speak about them in the dialogue like they're such a force to be reckoned with, and they're people that you don't want to go up against.
Do.
And so it's like, if they're these people that you don't want to go up against, why are they taking so long to strike back or hit back or whatever? I mean, maybe they're contemplating, maybe they're waiting they trying to do like Rojas and make it to where they comfortable and everything. But I just think that they played them up too much. And I feel like they was more vicious in Power Book 1 than in Force. And it's kind of annoying. So I would have that kind of question, like, why can't we just get some
OG
action?
Power, they was pressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy about to kill him. They kept digging. They stayed in the woods digging stuff up,
Right.
or in the desert, wherever they was at. Like, they were. I thought they was about to kill Tommy in one of them seasons. I'm like, be how Tommy died. Definitely. All right, so that has been asking questions. Next, we got the question of the day, and that is, why did D-Mac help Tommy? Like, Tommy is just a regular white boy. Like, off the little conversation, we're not even gonna talk about the dialogue that they could have did so much with that little argument that D-Mac eavesdropped on. But why do y'all think that he actually warned Tommy and kind of went against the gang in CBI just to warn this dude that somebody that he can't get caught lacking? We're gonna start with you, Justin.
Well, he saw Tommy with JP, so I'm guessing that was the main reason. But also you got him and Jannard kind of at odds. So I guess just with him wanted to go against Jannard, do his own thing. So I guess that's why. But other than that, I don't have anything else.
Yeah. Anybody got any other reasons besides he saw his pops with him?
That's
No,
the
I
only
think that's
reason
the
why I
reason.
think of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Go ahead, Moochie.
I agree with JH. I feel like that's the only reason why he saw his dad and him together.
Mm-hmm.
He's mad at his father, but not mad enough to kill him. And it's just like what Tommy said. He's trying to send a message, and I think Tommy's kind of putting everything together from this conversation they had right here.
Right.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say if he sees him with that gun, but Tommy don't know what kind of gun the kid had, right? No, I don't think he knows. Nobody knows that but him. Never mind. I was gonna say if he sees that gun, he gonna put it together, but no, he's the only one that knows about that gun. He got it he got it tucked away in a little hiding spot. But I just think it's because of, him seeing him there with his father. That was it. And he saw the conversation that they were having. And like I said, we don't know how much he heard, but he probably heard enough that he gathered that this guy must mean something to his father. So
Cool. Definitely. I was just wondering about that. Are we coming on down to the stretch run of Brillo the Big Review? Our next segment is you're doing too much, way too much. Doing too much, way too much. Who is doing too much? We're gonna start with you, pretty girl. Loves trap content. Who doing too much this episode?
Claudia is doing way too much, baby girl. You've been on desk duty for what 30 something years, okay? So yeah, that's cute. You know how to push papers, send emails, just do all that cute stuff with the dialysis center. We get you. You good with that. But now you are in the streets. Like Kay said, you have two bodies. I give you that. But you do not know everything. And Tommy hasn't steered you wrong yet. So why, when it comes to, the plan with the distribution and the quality of the drug and the price, you push him back? I feel like to you, he's proven that he knows a little something way more than you. So I feel like, Claudia, you're doing too much. I'm gonna just need you to pipe down, be a student, and then you work your way up. Tommy told you this is a master's program, okay? Like this is way beyond a diploma. Girl, you got low key a GED. So I'm gonna need you to just relax and calm down and just take heed to what he's trying to show you.
Yep.
Definitely. Justin, who doing too much?
I'll say that Jannard is doing too much and Diamond is not doing enough. So you remember that fight that, I guess the fake fight that Jannard threw? So isn't Diamond supposed to have control of CBI, right? So why do we constantly keep getting these arguments between them? Shouldn't it just be shut up and fall in line? And then Diamond is not standing his ground at all. It's like, he argues with him a little bit and then he kind of goes with it. Like, right when he went to Tommy asking about Dahlia. So Jannard is doing too much, but Diamond is not doing enough.
I like that. Not doing enough. Brought to you by the DMC. Miss K, who doing too much? Way too much.
Yeah, those two, Claudia and Jannard, doing way too much. He gonna soon be doing too much Dahlia, going down to Indiana. He's doing too much. I mean, there's nothing more to really say. I mean, and we could even add Marshall to the list. Doing too much, and it also seems the funny thing about this whole thing when it comes to Marshall is that it doesn't seem like he was the brains between him and D-Mac. And so for him to be like, oh, I'm taking over this whole thing, this and that, he's really, really doing too much. So he's itching. Yeah, he's itching for that water to be turned all the way off. Water company coming.
I like that.
Turn it off, baby.
All right, next we got
Lord, most stressful part of the show.
Who will win?
Power Trivia, brought to you by everybody. Our first question is going to Moochie.
All right, I got to be out after this too, but go ahead. I'm ready.
Let me go to my difficult category.
Here you go.
I'm sorry.
In the OG Power, Kanan took Tariq on the run. The security guard was about to call the police. How did they get out of the situation?
Tariq act like he was a school student and he talked the way he was, he did some school shit thing. But I can't remember the exact thing, but I know he did some
half credit, half credit. He faked the asthma attack, but he was in his school uniform. So
I remember he was in the school uniform. Look, you be really getting me every time. I'm mad at you. I'm leaving.
Go check her out. I think she's about to be on Vermont show pretty soon. All right, our next question. This is for Pretty Girl Loves Trap content. What was Ghost's alibi for the Lobos killing?
Oh, he was supposed to be with Tasha at the little. It was like a resort situation.
Okay. You
Oh,
remember that one. Lord. All right, Justin. Why did Ghost rob BG at the stash house in the OG Power?
Man, I want to say sorry, y'all. It is my fault that I gave this segment so much power. I did the graphic. But
oh my gosh.
I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Mm-mm.
Miss Katie, you remember?
I got to give a come on, man, for me.
I do not remember.
Who in the comments can answer that one? Anybody? Right. Okay, you got that one.
He owed somebody. I remember the scene, but he had to get that money first.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Support on it. And let me see if I got a Miss K question.
Oh gosh.
Okay. I know you know this one. Who helped Ghost kill Sandoval in the original OG Power?
I honestly I don't remember that either because I don't have like only person I could probably say was Tommy.
That's right. That's actually correct.
Okay. I can't even
It was
put.
actually Tommy through his dad.
Sandoval's
Remember they
face.
killed him in the jail.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't even remember Sandoval's face. Oh my gosh. Power was another one-time show that I watched, one and done. Never went back.
That has been Power Trivia the Brillo Way.
Bye.
Yay. Coming down to our last and final segment. Let me look at the comments real quick. Let me see. Oh, yeah, you're just answering the question. All right, cool. So our last segment is, of course, my favorite segment of the day, and that is the rant of the week. That's when you get something off your chest that's been bothering you about this show that we all love. We're gonna start with Justin. Go ahead, man. What you got for
me? Let's see. I talked about Vic already. Can't use that. Talked about Diamond already. I can't use that. I just gotta say that 7 was the weakest episode. The weakest. I was not predicting that I would give it a D, but going back to this 8, 9, 10 again. Why are we putting all of our eggs in possibly 3 episodes? Because I'm scared 8 is going to be kind of lackluster, and then 9 and 10. But and then usually 9 is kind of the biggest episode, and 10 kind of falls back just a little bit. But other than that, I'm just kind of disappointed at how this is dipped as far as just my excitement for it, because now I'm back on that. Well, I'm just watching Power just to watch Power. I'm not anticipating next week's episode. But that's all I got this week.
I dig it. I definitely dig it, my brother. Saw how depressed I was on the after
You
show.
was depressed.
You can see it all in my face.
I had to liven up the live. You was depressed.
End of the week, Pretty Girl Loves Trap content.
On your birthday.
Oh my gosh. That last scene when everybody decided to take the drug at the same time. Now, the way they presented it to us, they just came up with the solution. No one has tried it, but you all decided to try the drug at the very same time.
Yeah.
Now, no, I know Kingpin. I've never sold drugs. But one thing I know, you need a tester, okay? Somebody in there could have tested it. Y'all could have brought somebody else in to test it, and then y'all came and y'all laughing like it's a laughing track from a 70s sitcom. What is this, the Jeffersons? No. what is this? Did it have laughing gas in it? Like, what is going on here? This does not make any sense at all. Like, come on. For that to be the last scene, for that to even be a scene, really, it really hurt my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all could have really did something a little better than that. But yeah, that's my little rant of the week. It didn't sit well with me.
I definitely agree with that. Thank you. Hope that made you feel a little better. Miss K, you got something for me before I go on this tirade?
I think I kind of got my little rant out a little prematurely, so you know, I think I'm pretty good. But that's it. I agree with everybody here as well. So,
Power writers, stop trying to play me. Why y'all keep looping the same episode, the same scene? How many times we got to see them walk in the club and kiss and get high off the Dahlia? How many times y'all gonna tell us that Dahlia is hitting? How many times? Look what's scrolling at the bottom. Brillo lie hit like that Dahlia. Okay, we got people, and then come on, man, ain't nothing that good. You got people literally having orgasms on set. Like, come on, man. First they hit the Dahlia, they regular, and then they just kick in. Like, come on, that's goofy. We get it. It's hitting. Come on, man. This show has been lackluster. I still love it. I'm not hating. I'm still going to watch it. I'm still pressing. But I think this is probably the worst show in the Power universe by far. And then we got people who actually say that book 2 was worse than that. I'm going to go ahead. We got people who actually say book 2 is worse. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling you out, Rojas. Book 2 is not worse than book 4, bro. I know you in book 4, and I respect it. But it's not, my guy. It's not. I know you don't like Tariq. Book 4 is not more entertaining. Yeah, book 2 did have Goofy in it, and we point out the Goofy. But my guy, be honest.
True.
It's not more entertaining.
Nope.
There you have it. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. That did feel good to get off my chest, man.
Yeah.
All that talk about my homie, Lil Ghost. Point out every single goofy thing that happened and get fixated on it so y'all can't even enjoy the episode.
Yeah.
Y'all caping for book 4. And I love Power. I'm not coming on here hating. I'm just saying it's the worst show in the Power universe. And it is. Ooh, come on, let me know if y'all agree with me. We're about to get out of here in one.
It is, and it's unpredictable. It's all over the place. It's like, look, I'm unlike a lot of people. I enjoyed the episode, but I'll be the first to say that this is a freaking inconsistent show. Yeah. It's hard to make predictions because they all over the place. You never know one thing from the next. They don't continue on with the story that they left off the episode before. So it's hard, and it takes the fun out of theories and, like I said, predictions, and even for people like Moochie who do trailer breakdowns. Takes the fun out of it. You be wrong and strong with them trailer breakdowns and wrong with the predictions.
Marcus, thank you. I love Raising Kanan too, bro. Watching Jay's live on Raising Kanan made me actually start doing YouTube because we had one person on there who was just like hating on the show. And I just wanted to say something to this dude that was hating on Jay's channel every episode about book 3. So I started doing YouTube videos, and now I'm pressing. And now I'm not gonna stop because it's so much fun. But I mean, yes, I loved Raising Kanan. And I like Force. Don't get me wrong. I watch it every week. Tommy is one of my favorite all-time characters. It is a good show. I will never get up here and say it's trash. Like people be saying Raising Kanan was trash. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Power Book 2 was trash. No, I will never say that because if it was trash, I wouldn't even be watching it.
Right.
It's good, but I mean, I just expect expected it to be a lot better, and it is the worst show in the Power Universe. I'm gonna keep saying it. It is. It's below. It's not better than BMF. We know it's not better than BMF.
Right.
It's definitely not better than Raising Kanan. Look at him. Come on, guy. Did it take long to introduce this man to get him going? Did it take long? Was he doing a diamond? No. New character, right? BMF, all new characters. Press it.
Yes.
We had the
He
whole
was-
coach saying phrases.
Mhm.
Right. Not better than
And
Raising.
even him, when he learned the phrase "turn your water off," he kept saying it. I love that about him. He kept saying it. I don't know if anybody noticed, but he said it to the kid. I hate it when he did that though. Like, little man, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to turn your
I know,
water
right?
off. You know, but
It's so near and dear and true to Detroit. That's what we say in Detroit.
oh my gosh.
Man.
I hope he's on season 2. I'm sorry.
I think he'll allow to. But listen, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. It's been a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Please like and subscribe to the JH Review. Go subscribe to Pretty Girls Love Trap content and subscribe to Rewind That, Miss K.
Yeah.
And there you go, right there. Push the button. I appreciate y'all locking in with your boy, man, and we out of here. We had a ball. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.